my name is Amel, Yacef. I am the chairperson of the European Network Against Racism, and we are presently in Lisbon celebrating our 20th anniversary for our General Assembly. It is a pretty significant time to be here and to be able to see and connect with the founding members, with people who were pioneers, who were able to tell us about the inception of the movement and how important that was at the European level, but worldwide as well. And also meeting the newer members and young people who are now kind of taking over the movement, and you can see the changes and what it's looking like. There is so much learning from it, but I think one of the things that's really standing out for me is how flexible the movement ENAR has been so far to adapt to what needed to happen and what needs to be the responses to racism, but also really learning from the lessons. For me personally, I do represent a member organization, and I am a member of that organization who's a member of ENAR for a lot of reasons, but mainly to claim my agency back. And I think ENAR has done an incredible work in doing that, in the sense that I keep saying how privileged and how proud I am of being part of this organization. And I'm not just saying that, it's not lip service. I was sharing with the team a couple of days ago how important their work is, because for me personally and at an individual level, their work and their effort and their commitment has been ensuring that I have dignity and I'm respected and I'm getting spaces to claim my own voice back. And buzzwords like empowerment, but actually genuinely feeling my power being reawakened in myself because of the incredible work that's happening in here. And the work is, okay, so there's the policy element, but it's actually just being with people that can challenge you and people that can show you other things that are happening. So my power was ignited back, I think, because I'm one of these people that really believes your power is always there. It might be crushed by things and you forget to see that flame, but it's always there. So it's about kind of reaching down and kind of cleaning up all that kind of rubble and getting your power back. And I think one of the many things that help me clean that rubble is to really engage and look at all these kind of go deeper and not kind of just look at, oh, let's fight discrimination and look at policy, but actually it is about deconstructing systems of oppression. It's deconstructing concepts of racism. It's deconstructing what we think solidarity means as well, and actually really self-reflecting on at that level. So that's a lot of the things that I'm taking from being here and being with peers and with people whose journeys have been very different, and experience of power disparity, though, has been very, very similar, and that's where we kind of connect. Another element that's extremely important for me that I'm seeing happening as well, naturally and organically as well, and I think there's a leadership that's been taken by ENAR, but also the people that are interested in kind of joining us in that space, is the whole idea of being intersectional and actually looking at how our movement cannot be an anti-racist movement that is not a feminist anti-racist movement. It cannot be an anti-racist movement that doesn't take into account the fights for the rights of the LGBTQI plus communities. It's not a fight that can happen without engaging with disability. It's not a fight that can happen with any sort of system that oppresses or tries to marginalize any type of community. We cannot be outside of that fight. We just can't. And I think that's how I actually look at the future. It's actually about us looking at how our difference, the difference that we bring in terms of our dignity and our narrative and our claiming our own spaces, but in order to enrich a conversation about deconstructing these systems that are in place that are actually the problem. That we are not the problem by raising the problem. As we heard it this morning from one of our speakers. So how do we continue the fight? By being smart, by being strategic, by actually turning to what is actually the issue, which is, and for us in Europe, is a very, very Eurocentric way of looking at things that has been, like systems like patriarchy or other systems that are actually so ingrained in the way we look at things that it is going to be a long process, a long journey, but we really need to decolonize our minds and decolonize the minds of our allies and all the mainstream and all the people that we're engaging with. So I am very, I know we keep talking about how scary times, it's very scary times and it's very shrinking, a lot of shrinking spaces, but also for the people we are, I'm feeling extremely excited about the possibility of us rethinking a future, that it doesn't fit with the model that is imposed on us, or has been imposed on us. It's like what real democracy should look like, or what real governments or governance should look like. It's actually, we can reinvent that and look at another system. So yeah, scary times, but also very exciting times to actually reinvent and rethink, all in an effort to become better people and live in well, not even just living well, and in respect and dignity.